Fox News got word that I was talking about stochastic terrorism. They did an article about me. I woke up to my phone just exploding with notifications. All of a sudden, I'm getting spammed with hate mail. This can be a really terrifying experience. So, what is stochastic terrorism and why is Fox News freaked out about it? I'll tell you a little story about what just happened to me. I went on MSNBC just recently and I talked about how Elon Musk was engaging in stochastic terrorism.
Right now, Elon Musk is very deliberately cultivating an extreme far-right audience, and very specifically an anti-trans audience.
And how he was, using fear and intimidation by whipping up mobs with disinformation and with lies to attack his perceived enemies. Now, Fox News responded by saying, crazy activist goes on MSNBC and accuses Elon and libs of TikTok of being stochastic terrorists. Well, in Fox's article, they failed to mention that on that same day, one of Elon Musk's former and loyal to a fault employees, a gay Jewish man, had been forced into hiding because Elon Musk specifically targeted him, accusing him of QAnon-like conspiracy theories, of targeting children, of being a pedophile. And the result was Elon Musk fanboys, these crazy far-right people all across the country, targeted that individual with real threats of violence and intimidation. Right. So what is stochastic terrorism? Stochastic is statistics, right? You're making something statistically likely. Terrorism is the use of violence or intimidation to achieve political goals. Political doesn't just mean like left or right, Democrat, Republican. It also talks about like identity. If you believe that, like Elon Musk does, that trans people are inherently bad, then trying to target them with violence and intimidation is terrorism because you're trying to suppress their very identities, force them into hiding. Again, like he did to one of his former and very loyal employees. Fox News actually showed a really good example of how stochastic terrorism works and how this far-right mob mentality works and how this whole ecosystem of far-right media outlets promote stochastic terrorism. Now, the shining example of Fox News' stochastic terrorism is what happened on January 6th. And that's the like most crystal clear example. A bunch of Fox News hosts, for months, we're talking about election lies, about this stolen election, got a bunch of people to come to DC.
Fox News, the voices America trusts.
These legal efforts are critical.
There are apparent irregularities.
The media mob and the Democrats, they lied.
Speaking up for you and the issues that matter most to the media.
Who then turned into terrorists, literally attacked the citadel of democracy, our United States Capitol, and tried to kill congressional representatives. Right? That is so stochastic, making it statistically likely that people will act. Terrorism, political motives, political goals. They were trying to install Trump as a fascist dictator, right? So when Fox News got word that I was talking about stochastic terrorism, they did an article about me. And they said that I was calling Elon Musk and this Twitter account libs of TikTok that targets the trans community, that I was describing them as stochastic terrorists. Well, they didn't actually dispute that. They just did an article that put in front of their audience that I, Kris Goldsmith, said this. So what happened was overnight, they posted this article like midnight. I woke up to my phone just exploding with notifications. On Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, to my website, multiple websites. All of a sudden, I'm getting spammed with hate mail. Well, when Fox News published this article, they weren't the only ones. There were other far-right outlets that joined in. some kind of more obscure ones that I'm not going to say what they are because they're garbage and I don't want anyone to even bother looking at them. But today I tweeted out some examples of the hate mail that I got. Now, I'm someone who literally works in provoking the far right for a living. It's my goal for the Nazis to reveal themselves so that I can show them in their true colors to the world, right? But to the uninitiated, to someone who didn't ask for this can be a really terrifying experience. You know, these far right individuals who are sitting around watching Fox News and reading other garbage websites, they very frequently read a name in these articles and they target them. You know, anytime that Tucker Carlson has a clip of me on his show, even if it's for like a second, I know because my phone starts blowing up with notifications. I'm not alone in this, right? And I'm used to it. It's been happening for years. Like, I don't get freaked out. But other people shouldn't have to go through this. I'd encourage you to go over to the House Oversight Committee, Democrats' Twitter page, YouTube page, and their website, and go watch their series of hearings on white supremacy. The most recent one has a bunch of academics and trans individuals who are talking about what the trans community has had to go through over the last year with Twitter accounts, again, mainstream platforms, and this pre-exists Elon, targeting the trans community with lies, accusing them of being pedophiles, which has resulted in murders. It's resulted in actual terrorism. The best disinfectant is sunlight. We need to expose ourselves to the experiences of others, like the folks who testified before this House committee, so that we truly understand the damage that Fox News and the rest of the far-right ecosystem is doing, not just to our country and to our democracy, but to individuals who face violence and threats on a daily basis just because of their identity. So go to House Oversight Committee's website, the Democrats, check them out, learn more about stochastic terrorism, help educate your friends and family. This is something that is important for us to understand in the 21st century. The online mob, the online trolling that manifests in bullets going through the windows of a bar in Colorado, killing people in Colorado. We need to understand where that comes from. Without that understanding, we can't stop it.
Our blue wall stopped the red wave and election deniers got denied election. That's why we're celebrating with the new Democracy Prevails team. We've got lots of work to do, but we should all be proud that when democracy was tested, democracy prevailed. You've earned this. Don't wait. Get yours right now at store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com.